I have to talk. Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing this evening? Hope all is well. Sounds familiar? Yes, that's because it is a redux of sorts. Jimbo says, Tavian slapping that synth like it owes him money. Nice. Thanks, man. Okay.
All right, everyone should be able to hear me now.
Do you hear anything yet, Charlie Studios?
Is my mic on now?
Yep.
Cool. Oh, yes,
yet.
I see it there. Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, I had to move the receiver from the vocoder over to the actual thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey everyone, we're Atomic Annie. Thank you for coming. Yes, that was a redo. My wife was in the hospital all last week, and so and earlier this week, so we didn't really have our normal prep that we would have. So tonight is going to be, all three are going to be reduxes, but they're from recently. Well, the third one's a little older, but about a year older actually. Yeah, but the first two, that one and then this next one, are from just right at the end of year 4, so just earlier in 2025. Some new ones from those, so they're fun and new.
Indeed.
We haven't ever redone them before, so that was fun. I liked that one. A little weird, but I like it.
Next show, we're going to try to pull off something from year 1, actually.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do that. Oh, thank you, Daphne. She says prayers, Tavian. I appreciate that. Yes, I did get my wife home earlier this week, but it's been a week. Oh, I'm off center. All right, let me get this next one loaded. Thank you, Prayer Fire. Appreciate that. But yes, we are Atomic Annie. That's Mal. I'm Tavian. We're here most every Thursday. In fact, we're going to have to be off next Thursday too because it's my anniversary. So there's that. But yeah, we're here most every Thursday with live music. And if you like what you're hearing, please subscribe to the channel, follow the channel, whatever the term is, wherever you are. And leave us a comment, share the links. All of that really does help. Like the video. And yeah, if by the end of the night you like what you've heard, you can leave us a tip at Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/atomicanniemusic/tip. We're also on Bandcamp. That's atomicannierock.bandcamp.com. Bob says going to the back of the rack, jamming a year 1 tune. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to
back of the rack
to resurrect that one.
Well, I heard it.
Things are so different now.
I actually I found it while I was doing replays for last show, and I'm like, yeah, I think we might be able to do this. It's good guitar parts. The flow of part to part is really nice. It's a little more reminiscent of what we're doing nowadays, really. And I think with kind of a new polish on the thing, it'll sing really well.
Yeah. That's right. That's the one you played that was surprisingly recent sounding for a year 1 tune. Yeah. That's right.
Well, acoustic guitar,
Yeah.
But it's some of my better acoustic guitar work. That's one of the main reasons why I brought it up.
Yeah. That one we've already done a remix on. Yeah. Right.
No, we've never.
Not a redux. Oh, we've never. We haven't mixed it.
No, it's a year 1. You will have to dig it out.
Oh, okay.
We will find out if you even can.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah,
that'll be fun. But do I have the next one called up? Yes, I do. Okay, that's what's important. There's that. Can I?
I got the green light from Mr. Nordic Frost. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Tavian's desk drawer needs a squeegeeing of WD-40.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, dude, it's wretched.
I know.
Gotta die. The squeak's gotta die.
There we go. Nice. All right. Well, I think we're ready for the second one here. I think I've got everything turned back on.
Let's do it. Thank you all for coming.
Yes.
Send our shit out there, man.
Yeah, we would most appreciate it. Send the links out, and if you're
Lagamurph asks, "Is your wife doing okay now?" Asking for a friend.
Oh, yeah. She's doing okay. It was one of the more regular visits. I think you'll know what that means. So, yeah, appreciate that. All right. Well, I think we're ready.
Let's do it.
All right, folks. We're going to play this second one, and then we'll come back and chat at you some more. If I can find a good scene.
Thanks, Ghost.
Hey, everybody.
Thank you kindly, Miss Scarlett. I saw that tip go by.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, Charlie Studio says, good night, all. Got to get some sleep. Yeah. Sorry, we missed you, man.
All good, brother. All good. It's been a very long day for me. It started at 6 a.m. working on guitars. Got some lovely gold frets installed. They're not actually made out of gold, but brass and nickel, I think, mix. Pretty neat. Pretty cool stuff. We'll be posting many photos in the near future.
Yeah, that guitar's looking good.
Thanks, brother.
So, hit Mal up if you're interested in a custom-made bespoke guitar. Bespoke from Mal. He's making guitars now. Hit him up. And if you like what you're hearing, you can leave us a tip at streamlabs.com/atomicanniemusic/tip. Or you can find us on Bandcamp at atomicannierock.bandcamp.com. And there's Rumble and Pilled offer some tipping as well. So cool if you wanna. And then of course
we got bills to pay, y'all.
You can find us on X at Atomic Annie OP1, and you can find us on YouTube and Rumble at Atomic Annie Music.
Indeed.
Same on Pilled as well, I believe. Or is it just Atomic Annie over there?
Where?
Pilled?
Yeah, it's just Atomic Annie.
All right. Yeah. We're the only one there. All right, load up the third one. Glad tomorrow is Friday. Daphne posts the gif of the Annie in the green dress looking out the window in the future and says, Annie's so hot. Yeah, she is.
Yeah. I think we can all see this and agree. It is known.
Yes, it is known.
It is known.
But we do have one more for you. This one goes back to year 3, so this one's about a year older than the other two. Got a cool B section though.
Yep, it's fun. There's a whole riff there.
Yeah. There's also a whole riff we can't play.
Yeah. Yeah, we won't even go there. Won't even go there.
As soon as we hit that. Oh, wow. Did I just clip? As soon as
no. Oh. That's clipping on that end. It shouldn't sound bad. It should sound normal.
Good.
Yeah. I'm just a little quieter than you are, honestly.
Yeah, you are.
On this mic.
You are.
I wonder if it's not close enough.
Maybe it's proximity. I bend it in a little bit more.
No. It's you're just screaming. You're just screaming over there.
Sorry.
I'm joking.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So this tune, it was written a year-ish ago.
Yeah.
And this time through in the Redux, we're like, oh, that's very similar to one of our most favorite songs.
Yeah.
We didn't even notice. It's not the same, but it's similar.
But if you play a certain melody over it, it becomes very problematic.
Problematic is the term. Problematic, yeah. But yeah.
All right, maybe if I pull mine further away, it'll be. I had to have it so practically in my mouth for the vocoder. So.
Yeah. Which that thing don't work right. So the fans want to know. They want to know, Tavian.
The song?
No, they want to know what happened to the theremin.
Oh, I did one trick with it. I haven't thought of another trick to do with it, and I don't like doing the same thing twice. So I used the one trick I thought of, and now I'm trying to think of another trick. So.
But I like that trick.
True. Well, I mean, it doesn't take long.
Oh. I wasn't trying to put you on the spot on there, but if it's literally a couple things, you feel free. One trick. Yep. Do the trick, but different. It says Lagamurph. Makes me say it like a character from Dick Tracy or something. Lagamurph. That there's Lagamurph.
So
she's a little bit of a rabbit, I say.
It's not long enough to get up there. Have to go with this one, so it could be like one out of here and into maybe there.
That's a trick. That's a trick.
Yeah, okay. We can give that a try. All right, so let's get on with this third one.
It's cool, man.
All right, we're going to play this last one and come back. I have 9 Synths vintage analogs. Has
Nice.
psychological impact list of non-disclosure. Cool. What you got, man? 9 vintage synths. Yeah, I can't afford vintage, so I have to buy Behringer.
9.
Oh man, dude.
Yeesh.
Dude, you're making me
Big
hurt.
monies, bro.
Jupiter 8, Juno. Nice, man. Yeah. I have plugins of those.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Very cool. All right, let's get on with this third one. Yeah, for those who can't see, he's got I guess I should have read this. Jupiter 8, Juno 6, 60 and 106, a JDXA and 2 JD800.
Yeah.
So you're a Roland guy. And I love Rush. Sweet.
Yeah. Well, you're in the right place.
Yeah. It's a lot of
Not that we sound anything like them.
Not that we sound anything like them, but there is a lot of influence there for sure. Cool. All right. Well, yeah, let's get going on this last one here. Let me get this ready to go. All right. We'll be back in just a little bit after we do this one.
Yep.
Hey, everybody. That's it.
All right. Well, Psychological Impact has listed more.
Yeah, it is a Behringer. It's a BARP. I can't afford it. An actual 2600.
Yep, a BARP.
Very good, excellent use of
Thing
filter
runs like a
sweeps.
champ, man. I don't give a crap what name's on it. Sounds fantastic. Just my opinion.
Oh, nice references there. Is a first excellent use of filter sweeps. Thank you. Yeah, I've got the way I've got this routed. I've got a great module on here from Behringer called Chaos, and it's got a random what is it? Random signal generator. It's random voltage, but it's clocked, but it's not like quantized, so it's smooth. And I've got that routed into the filter on the 2600, and so it's constantly just kind of moving a little bit, and so it really gives character to the whole thing. And I've got it patched up where I can quickly like have a combo saw and square wave, or I can just make all three oscillators saw wave. Playing around with that. But yeah, he says that thing sounds exactly like the ARP, same circuitry. Yeah, the thing sounds amazing. It's the best sounding synth I've ever had. I could not give Behringer more praise on this thing.
Yeah.
It's easily my favorite synth I've ever owned in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Just
if that one breaks,
playable,
you're just getting another
expressive.
one. Do you hear me?
Uh-huh.
If that thing breaks, you're just getting another one.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That thing suits you like a glove, man.
My JD600 is time variant. It sounds great. Yeah, I bet it. Yeah, JD800. Excuse me. Yeah.
Well, thank
cool.
you kindly, ladies.
Cool.
And
Yeah,
gents.
appreciate you tuning in, man. You're new here, so it's good talking
welcome.
to new people. Normally I would say we'll be back Thursday, but Mal will probably do some kind of a replay remix show. We're just hanging out and chatting while he plays through old tunes of ours, but we won't have a live show next week because it's my wedding anniversary.
Yep.
26 years.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, we love you folks. Thank you so much for coming. Once again, we're Atomic Annie. You can find us Atomic Annie OP1 on X. You can find us at Atomic Annie Music on Rumble and YouTube. And you can go to streamlabs.com/atomicanniemusic/tip, or you can go to atomicannierock.bandcamp.com. That's like most of the places you can find us.
Yep.
So we would love to hear from you in all those other places. So come follow us there. And we'll see you next week for a replay show, and then the following week for another live show with a new song.
Yep.
New stuff by then. So, all right, folks, we love y'all. Have a great weekend. Hug your family, and we'll see you next time.
Good night.